Hello, my friends. How are you? Hiker Dave and E here. We've got the snowshoes on today. It is much needed out here. And it looks like I'm not the only one that's been out here. And I do see a lot of woodland creature tracks. A lot of turkey tracks. And it looks like maybe I'm not the only one that was out here recently. These tracks do look like maybe they're from yesterday. I don't see anything extremely fresh except for these turkey tracks. I think these are turkey. So I'm just out here today. It's beautiful here in southern New Hampshire. I'm at my favorite spot that's near my home. It's a little chilly, but not crazy cold. It's beautiful out here. Boy, a lot of activities going on out here. A lot of tracks. Lots of mules. What do we got here? All kinds of something happened here. Jeez Louise. Some craziness going on. What was that all about? Man. A lot of activity here. A lot of animal activity anyways. Look at the big old turkey. I think that's what those are. There's no shortage of turkeys around here. Myself included. Of course, I would love to see some Bigfoot tracks out here. Would be great, but I know that that's not going to happen. They're just not that stupid. But I can look and I can search. Can't stop me. Ooh. I am going to be sore tomorrow. I remember last winter, my first time out in the snowshoes. Boy, was I hurting the next day. Yeah, so somebody's been out here. I'm going to follow their trail and see where they went. There's the second little structure there. That one looks to be falling apart a little bit. Those might even be snowshoe tracks. I don't know. This looks totally different. This little structure has really been turned into something different. Looks totally different. And then there's the other little one back here, kind of in the making. I love being out in the snow out here in the forest because, and I've said it before, I love the tracks, seeing the different animal tracks and such. It's pretty cool. Oh, I do want to a message out for Johnny B. You know who you are. I can't thank you enough. Thank you so much for your contributions to my channel. Very much appreciated. Your timing is impeccable. I've been looking for you on Facebook. I've been trying to find a way to get in touch with you to thank you. I can't find any of your comments anywhere. And when you made your last contribution, I tried to get in touch with you through your email. I was unable to. But I'd like to get in touch with you somehow if I could. Just actually, it's as easy as you leaving a comment, and then I'll give you my my Gmail address, and I really would like to thank you personally. Thank you, Johnny. Very, very much appreciated, and thank you very much for your service as well. I believe it was last year, me and my nephew Josh were out here, and we did follow these tracks for a little while. So whoever makes these tracks is an avid outdoorsman and takes the same trail every time. Kudos to you, whoever you are. You're consistent, that is for sure. But I'm going to follow your trail at the same time as I explore. I'm going to see where you're going. It's beautiful out here, guys, huh? Awesome. So I put on my snowshoes this morning, like I said, to give myself a little refresher. I went out back and took a walk down to the river. Then I came back to the house, took the snowshoes off, and I just wanted to see, you know, what's the difference? Oh boy, the difference is huge. So much easier to get around with snowshoes on. Because I do know some people just, they don't believe in snowshoes. They think that they're useless, that they don't really work. But I have to say, on the contrary, Monfrere, they work great. There's some like really nice grippy prongs that stick out the bottom of these snowshoes. So actually going uphill is not a problem. Going downhill is not an issue. Look at that big old branch just leaning up there, huh? The big old tree is more like it. Just leaned right in there. Of course, with the bark stripped off. No surprises there. Let's move on. I do notice too, I remember from last year, if you go slow and steady with snowshoes, I think that's the trick. What do we got here? That is fresh. Why is there only just a couple? That one and that one. 1, 2, 3. Where's the rest? Maybe I should look up, huh? That's weird. Well, I guess that's not weird. I just don't know what it is. I mean, you'd think there'd be more all over here. I don't really see anything like it. That ridge is infamous for me. I'm always hearing something up on that ridge. Not today, not yet. I haven't heard anything. Yes, I'm hiking solo today. This was kind of on a whim. Wow, look at that. Why is that? See that bark? That's fresh. Hold on, let me get turned around here. It's not so easy in snowshoes. Look at how that bark is stripped like that. And that's like 12 feet up. And you got this guy that was just broken. Really, really fresh. That's odd. I don't remember seeing these. I've spent a lot of time out here. I don't remember that. And there's just a huge break if you look at this tree here. It goes up and it breaks right there. I don't recall that either. Could have been snow load though. That's weird with the bark stripped like that off those high up branches. That one is just snapped like that. Boy, that's odd. Little slight creepiness kicking in there. A little bit. There's that. It's interesting. Just thinking to myself, if I ever had to pick up the pace and perhaps say try to escape something, no way, not in snowshoes. And pretty much on your own at that point, as far as there is no hurrying. Where is this guy taking me? Or lady, could be a lady. What is going on here? My snowshoe is a little bit skewed. It's I'm kind of like off. Oh, I just broke something. Oh, no, I didn't. I'm sorry. My bad. I didn't break anything. That's how they're supposed to be, I believe. I don't know. Oh, boy. I might be in trouble here. I don't know. I'm going to move ahead, move forward, and see if it's going to become a problem. I'm going to have to turn around. It's presenting a little problem if you'll let me show you. My foot is landing off to the side here. That's not how it's supposed to be like that. Let me show you on this one. See that? It's buckled in pretty good. Perhaps I may have already... Yeah, see, I shouldn't be able to turn my foot like that. I'm going to go up this hill here and take a look at what's going on with my snowshoe. It's still working. Yeah. Okay, these are snowshoe marks. Of course they are, Hiker Dave. What do you think? Okay, I'm coming up on that ridge now that I always point out. Oh boy, the snowshoe is still working okay. Okay, I'm up on that ridge now. That, I don't recall. Maybe that was there before. That X. Definitely an X. They're leaning right on each other. But I did find something different that I hadn't seen out here before. It's pretty interesting here. Got these. Let's go right in at them and take a look. None of these trees grew here. These are new to me. Up here, those two that lean, those are new. I haven't seen those. Look at that. Okay, so listen, I'm sure you guys out there saying, whatever, Dave, that it's not a big deal. None of these were brought here. Okay, 1, 2, 3. There is 3, plus this one makes 4. And then you got this thing just kind of suspended, just kind of sitting across. These are definitely leaned up against this spruce tree. These, look, I got a couple more. That one there was placed there. The one in the back, that's 3, 4, 5, 6 altogether that were brought here or whatever were collected. Let me get a different angle here. I'm going to show you how I spotted this in the first place. It's not easy to just spin around with these snowshoes on, but I'm going to show you kind of what I saw coming up to it. Let me just pause here. So that's kind of what I saw coming up to it. And I'm like, wow, that looks like some leaners. And they sure are. I don't remember them. I have been up on this ridge a number of times and I don't remember that. But hey, maybe I missed it. Those couple leaners there too, I don't quite remember them. I know this place really well. And I'm thinking about that X there. I think I remember that X being there before. Let's move onward here. So my snowshoe, the one that's being weird, it's not affecting me really walking, but I do want to look at it when I get back to my barn, just to see what's going on with it. But it's not hampering my movement, so I'm going to continue. What am I looking at here? Bunch of leans. I mean, it could be the weather. Bunch of leans right in this area, though. Let's go down and take a look. Oh, right there, too. Whole bunch of leans down here. What's going on? I don't remember this. Wow. Look at all of these leads. Guys, these are all brought here and leaned up. What the heck? This looks like a whole new playground area. Let me get in there a little more. That is all new stuff. Wow. Wow, that one's like 30 feet tall, that leaner. This big one. Ah, they've been busy out here on this side, on the other side of that ridge. I haven't been out really on this spot probably since the fall. All kinds of leaners over there, right here in front of me. Oh, that one there looks like it lived there. Little stumpage. This place looks really different. Sam Squamch, they've been busy out here. Holy Jablinski. All right, I'm going to back my way out of here. Go back up to the ridge line there. Yeah, that surprises me. I mean, I know it shouldn't surprise me, but I have to say as well that I've been so many places now up in New Hampshire here. Maybe I did see this last year, or I just don't think so. Weird. I don't know. Everything, all my videos, they all blend into one nowadays. And oh, I can hear traffic. It must be a truck or something. Jake brake off in the distance. A little chilly, getting chilly. I was sweating. Took off a layer, took off my hat. Now I'm cold, but I'm not really freezing or anything. Being a little bit chilly ain't so bad. I'd rather be a little chilly than sweating. Like Survivor man Les Stroud says, in the wintertime you sweat, you die. I've got company. So I stopped here just to listen. I was kind of hearing light twig breaks or knocking or something like that, like clacking. And it was complete silence. And then I just heard it again. I've been standing in this spot for 2 minutes now, maybe 3 minutes. Anyway, I'm not going to let that spook me. I've been really giving a lot more thought to Sasquatch and caves. They have to be out of the weather. I can't imagine that they would just ride out an entire winter, especially with the weather up north, up in the mountains. I mean, it's much worse higher elevation, I'm assuming, and they got to be in the caves or some kind of natural shelters. I could not see them just, leaned up against a tree? I mean, lean up against a tree and sleep? I can't imagine that. What is this? right? So it just doesn't, it wouldn't make any sense for any species really to, I mean, you think of tons of different animals out here that utilize caves, underground, foxes, or fox, whatever, mountain lion, they have dens, right? And I can only imagine that that's got to be what Sasquatch does. They got to be out of the weather. The heck was that? Oh, that almost sound like a voice talking over me. All right, am I hearing things? That sounded like a voice. Very strange. But, if you think about it, I would think that they're extremely intelligent. And, anything with half a brain gets out of the weather. I mean, I'm kind of in the camp that thinks that Sasquatch are perhaps smarter than even the human species. And for them to survive this many thousands of years, they got to go underground. There's got to be some way that they get out of the weather. All kinds of little tracks here. This looks like coyote to me, but what the heck do I know? A lot of tracks out here. Awesome. That's what I love about the winter. You can, that's maybe coyote tracks. Could be a fox or something though. I'm definitely no professional on tracks. I don't know if you guys can even see these tracks. I'm looking into my my phone screen. I don't know if you can see them. I hope you can. All kinds of, the bunny rabbit track. See it hopping? There's another one of them holes. Boy, it's quiet out here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to when I get back to the compound. I'm gonna have to take a look at this snowshoe. I mean, it's working okay. Seems to be working all right. It's just a little off. It shouldn't perform the way it is performing right now. Pardon me. See, here's a couple. Look at how deep that thing is. And then there's another one right there. Maybe a little woodland creature digging, digging for something. So pretty out here. When I'm not all scared out of my mind, it's beautiful. See, this guy that I'm following, I think he's headed right back to the parking lot. I just made kind of a huge horseshoe kind of loop. And I do know this place pretty well, and this is the way I guess I would go, say, if I was in this spot right now and said, okay, I'm going to head out. That's the direction I'd go. Yep, so here's another one. See, I really do. I think that it's a little woodland creature. And it senses something under the snow. Oh, that's not good. Look at that. My snowshoe just broke. Oh, boy. Look at, there it is behind me. Okay. Oh, I love these snowshoes. They were a gift from Big Brother Bob. Oh, now I'm snowshoeless. Shoeless Joe. Oh, boy. Okay. Time to improvise. Overcome and adapt to something, right? Well, that's a good example of how you never know. Things can happen when you're out in the wilderness. Something like that. I just heard a whoop. Something just like that can happen, and now I don't have snowshoes. Fortunately, I am not incredibly far from my vehicle. I am bummed out though, because I'm hoping I can repair these shoes. That this whole thing came off. This whole piece there that your boot goes in is gone. It's on my boot. I'm gonna leave it there for now. It just really shows to go you that anything can happen, even on a short day hike. Oh, man. This is going to be a cold, wet hike out now with no snowshoes. Well, made it back to the compound. Serious bummer breaking that snowshoe. That's my way to get around up here out in the forest during the winter. Really depressing. They're not cheap. I'm not happy about it. I got some good use out of them, but not that much. They shouldn't have broke like that, and they were expensive. They shouldn't have. It just really, really is a bummer, because that's how I'm hiking up here in the wintertime, and now I am snowshoeless. So well, I'm gonna have to look into getting another pair of snowshoes somehow. But anyways, thank you guys so much for clicking. I really do appreciate it. It really is a lesson. What can happen to you when you least expect it. I was fully prepared for everything out there today, except for that. I had no choice but to just take the other one off, and I had to carry the snowshoes out with me. I was unable to film the way out. It just wasn't practical. I wanted to get out of there. The sun is getting lower. It's getting colder. I said, I didn't want a video. I just wanted to really get the heck out of there. And it sucked coming out. Excuse my language. Wasn't fun. Fortunately, I was able to follow those other guys' tracks, so the snow was a little bit compressed. But man, no more snowshoes. Thank you guys again for clicking. I do appreciate it. And I'll definitely see you guys on the next one.